sing the Freddie song? You shower or something and you're like, wait a minute, or say you have kids, right? And you start singing that, oh, maybe
I've always found,
I do.
but I've always found, like, a lot of nursery songs are kind of creepy, you know?
Yeah, Roman Dub, Yelp, 3 Men in the Club.
Beatrix told an interesting story. Tell me if I'm speaking out of turn, but her first child, she was in labor for a fair amount. You want to continue? You know where I'm headed, right? You want to go? Okay. So she's in for 36 hours. 76. Pardon me. And somewhere midway, she started thinking about the movie, and then Freddie clawed his way out. She confessed that.
Oh my God.
Well, is that a question?
Her kids are nice.
Thank you.
For Lisa, can you tell us about the scene? Like, it's kind of like a Groundhog Day kind of thing. You like doing the same thing over and over again.
Simple idea, but it was awesome. It didn't take any kind of, whoever thought of it, they just put it on loop. We shot it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
In front of the
Many times. God.
And, and Lisa couldn't drive a stick. The truck is like this older truck with a giant clutch and a stick and everything. So every time we took off, it was drama every time. Whether we were going to leave or not. So.
You don't know how to drive a stick? I'm like, no, I don't know how to drive a stick.
30 seconds, so like action, go. So, but yeah, that was awesome. That scene, and the funny thing is every time when that movie came out, that was 4. Every time I would say, hey, haven't we done this before? And the whole audience would just laugh. I thought that was really funny, but it was a simple idea, but it worked really good. Like everyone was like, oh, they're on a loop, and then he's got them, you know. So it was a good idea.
And we were like, so are you just gonna like choose one of these cuts and then just repeat it 4 times, or is each one gonna have a little bit of a tweak? Yeah, times. I mean, I was like sweating, and then I was wearing these little slip-on shoes with socks, and sometimes like around the corner the shoe would go flying off. Cut, do it again. Anyway.
And that was on the street, just in, I guess, Culver City or somewhere, right in the middle. You know, they just blocked off some streets in Los Angeles and shot it right in front of an old diner. And it worked. It worked really good. I mean, people every time they saw it, they were
remember that
confused at first, and then they were like, oh, okay, we get it. So it was a pretty clever idea. So it was pretty fun. And it was exciting because every time we did it a million times, and we weren't sure if we were going to leave because she couldn't drive a stick yet, so she had to learn right then. It was pretty funny.
Okay, we're going to take one last question, and then we'll have the group stand up so we can get group photos with everybody over here.
Yeah, my question's for Sean regarding Freddie's death.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what it was like being directed by Rachel Tallahaye. You know, if anyone had clocked in more L3 hours at that
was
point.
Rachel. Yeah, I mean, it was a divine pleasure. I mean, she is just a pleasure to be around, work with, talk to, cocktail party, work, whatever it is. I mean, she's just tremendous. She brought such a different element, and the vibe on our set was, you know, really unique. You know, for the most part, every crew member was part of John Waters' crew, and so, you know, between our cast and our crew and her kind of, you know, leading the show, and Bob Shea doing his cameos and everything. I mean, it was just, it was pretty unbelievable, and she just had. For every little detail, she had like a cool idea for it. I don't know how many of you know this, but in the opening sequence, when I'm on the airplane, and this large woman next to me, tells me not to be such a blankety blank. It's my 6-year-old right there, so you guys can figure it out. That role was actually supposed to be Divine, and he had died right before filming, and so she was replaced by this other woman. But again, that was like Rachel's like little thing, like just taking pieces and kind of adding to it. But she's tremendous. We're still friends and communicate through social websites and stuff.
Okay, we'll have the group stand together and you can take photos.